Joseph Crudup here, and this is my show on June the 17th, 2020. You heard the news about the NASCAR Hall of Fame of 2021, right? Well, I hear this. We all know that Dale Earnhardt Jr. has named the NASCAR Hall of Fame last night. I gotta say, I'm impressed and I'm very proud of him. He has been incredible. He had an incredible career, although he has been came out with a retirement on Saturday to run in the homestand and Infinity Racing Series. And then he came home fifth. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: NASCAR has named Dale Earnhardt Jr. into the 2021 Hall of Fame. That was yesterday. I gotta say why. I am very. He's gonna join Dale Earnhardt Sr., his father. But so, well, anyway, I just want to say process. Process is good. Process is real. Because we NASCAR drivers, former NASCAR North Carolina, I shall see a lot of people. I said champion being in the Hall of Fame next year, and he has been incredible. It was an incredible day. It was a good day in NASCAR, and I gotta tell you, boy, I'm so surprised. Yeah, granted, you just can't take him for granted. That's for sure. That is what it is. What it is here out there in NASCAR. So here's the reason why it's going to be hard and why it has hard for so many years. Dale Earnhardt Sr. I mean, for Dale Earnhardt Jr., the fans like it. NASCAR fans like it. I know they have been on the inside the stands and the racetrack for years to see him. And that's right. You absolutely right. We're going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. So I'm about to go into that right now, and I'm about to go into that right about now. We have seen more times than we've seen in the past. See what's happening in this point. Now, quiet please. Okay. All right, here it is. Dale Earnhardt Jr., according to the Fox News, Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be joining his late father in the NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2021 after receiving 76% of the vote in his first year of the ballot. Stock car racing greats Mike Stenfield, who was killed in the airplane crash last year, and Red Freeman, an 87-year-old who is still racing on short, an 87-year-old who is still racing on short tracks and plans to compete on the Talladega Stock Track this weekend and held the Cup Series race at the Super Speedway, while electing alongside NASCAR's most popular driver, 15 years in a row, and finished his Cup Series career with 26 victories, including two at the Daytona 500, but never won the championship. That's what continues. Dale Hart, he won two Daytona 500s, 26 victories, but never won the Cup Championship. And he goes on, and he says, I knew when my dad died, I was going to ensure most of, if not all, of his fan base, and I feel like I took care of that. He said, I didn't spend all of that. I didn't ruin that. And I also introduced myself to a lot of people who never heard their own heart. The 45-year-old receiving the news with his wife and daughter by his side during a recording of his popular podcast. Just talking about it, it's really emotional because I feel, I, because I feel off information information, he said. Wishfully, it's such a great feeling to know people think I made an impact. I know what my numbers are, and I feel like I was chosen because of that. But also the impact I made, Earnhardt said. Earnhardt retired from full-time racing after the 2017 season, due in part to having sustained several concussions over the years. He finished fifth in a Finish Series race at Homestead on Sunday, June 14th, which is the only event he planned to drive in this as NASCAR saturated race. Dale Earnhardt who died in an accident at the 2001 Daytona 500, was inducted into the first class of the Hall of Fame in 2010. And that was 10 years ago. So now all the fans know are very excited about Dale Earnhardt Jr. joining his father into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. He has been incredible. He having an incredible. He has been a teammate with Jeff Gordon and his Hendrick Motorsports, although including his father do right. I mean the including his and his teammate, former teammate Michael Watcher, won two Daytona 500s, two for Michael Watcher and two for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Both of those drivers, won a Daytona 500 back in 1998. You remember that? Yeah, I was like 22 years old. 20. I mean, it was 20. 22 years ago. That was 22 years ago in this Daytona 500. 22 years ago, Earnhardt Jr. wanted to see his father. He wanted to see his father won the Daytona 500. He was hungry, trying 20 years of frustration. That's why his father, Dale Earnhardt, won the race. He won the race and won the Daytona 500. He has just one Daytona 500 win, seven NASCAR Cup titles, seven, tied with Richard Petty and Jimmy Johnson. Well, guess what? I have seen most of the times I have seen a lot of races. I have seen a lot of drivers. I have seen a lot of drivers like the fathers, father and sons, like the Allisons, the Watcher brothers, and now the Earnhardts. They also got Patty and the Pattys, father and son, right? The Pattys are father and sons. You got the Pattys, the Earnhardts, the Allisons, the Waters, the Bonine brothers. You name it, you have it. Three of the Bonine brothers and Chase the son. You name it. Three Daytona 500. Well, anyway, they all has just one Daytona 500. Bobby Allison got two Daytona 500. His son David won in 92. Richard Perry had won seven Daytona 500 victories and seven. And David Allison had won in 92. We got Earnhardt. You got the Earnhardt 14, 10 years later. You got Bill Elliott winning two Daytona 500s, one in 87 and one in 85 and two in 87. You got Dale Jarrett won three Daytona 500s, one in 93, one in 92 and 96, and three in 2000. Jeff Gordon has won three Daytona 500 wins, one in 97, two in 99, and three in 2005. So all the drivers have to continue. No, Bill Elliott, who won two Daytona 500 in the 80s, and Chase Elliott didn't have nothing. I mean, hopefully Chase Elliott will win the Daytona 500. But He was thinking about winning the NASCAR Cup Challenge. Maybe I know Dale Earnhardt Jr. His father won 7 NASCAR Cups. Dale Earnhardt hasn't won. His Jr. hasn't never won the championship. He was retired in 2017. So at that point, I see more alive. How this Hall of Fame will turn out. And this Hall of Fame may turn out for sure that the Jr. Dale Jr. actually should continue. So we're about to find out for sure. And don't forget he won the Bush Series. He won the Bush National Bush Series back in 1998 in Homestead. So all the stories may come, all the stories may go. In NASCAR, everything comes out to how we had the whole war inside. It's like putting little trust, the way his father did, the way his wife did, and the wife was proud of him that you can never ever take him for granted, and that is Dale Earnhardt Sr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sorry about that. There is Dale Earnhardt Jr. that knows. There's only one driver. Now, this time, when he was like 10 years old, or like 15 years old, it was like 15 years old, I think. And that was in 1990 in July, where his son won the Pepsi 400 on July the 7th. So now you're going to see what it's all about. Well, now you're going to see what's all for the taking, for sure. But you know what I'm watching, you know what I'm doing, you know what I'm coming for. But they were coming for this time around. People going to look and people going to see how this is going to turn out to be about. This is going to turn out to be what something else. More that these fans are waiting for in the class of 2021 going to be an inside show because people like never won the Daytona 500 in the opening season. Yes, for sure. It's life. And it's a sport that we are doing. So, I give it this statement by everybody that's right here. We all know that including the hero, Dale Jr. For today, I'm Joseph Crudup, and I'm everybody. Congratulations, Dale, for Law 2021 NASCAR Hall of Fame.